Congressman Reed, what kind of odds would you give this as something that will be done by the end of this week?
Well, I'll tell you, we have to. We've had over 30 plus Republican members sign on a letter that we worked with them on to say we're not leaving until we get COVID relief done. We have other measures that have to pass, the funding of the government, other issues that have to be resolved. And so this is kind of the final legislative vehicle before we go into the next year of the next Congress. So there's a multitude of issues that have to be resolved. And this is a prime opportunity to show the American people that we can govern again.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Here are the latest news on the next stimulus package, the second stimulus check, and of course, the weekly unemployment benefits extension. Let's get into it. But first, guys, as always, before we get started, do me a favor. Thumbs up this video so we can help more people watch it, and also subscribe so don't miss any of our next videos. Thanks. In an effort to get something done by this week Friday, before they go on vacation, a group of lawmakers from both parties came up with a solution to split the $908 billion currently on the table in two. Pretty much a piecemeal deal to do the stuff that they agreed upon now and leave everything else for later. And the first piece will be $748 billion, which includes PPP money for small businesses, money for schools and vaccine distribution, and of course, the $300 unemployment benefits extension. These are the things both parties agreed on and would like to get them done at least before the end of the year. The second piece, $160 billion, which includes money for states and local governments and liability protection for businesses. The second piece is the problem. These are the things they cannot seem to get an agreement on. And the second stimulus check is not part of any of these two proposals.
Congressman Gottheimer, where do we stand right now?
Well, Becky, good news. I know you thought we wouldn't get there, but we're going to introduce legislation today. Again, this is the package we've been talking about. $908 billion combined, COVID relief emergency package to really address the major needs over the next few months and what are obviously clearly the toughest times right now from the pandemics, from what we're facing the pandemic, and obviously to get us into the next administration. It covers the major pillars we've been talking about, everything from unemployment, helping families, to small businesses, to vaccine deployment, which is obviously critically important right now, to food security and assistance, to helping those families on food lines for the first time, and really to get us through the toughest time. It's bipartisan, bicameral in the Senate and the House, and we'll be doing that later today.
Congressman Reed, when you all say you're introducing this legislation, does that mean it will get a vote on the House floor and on the Senate floor?
Well, that's what we'll have to continue to work for. But what we're showing here with this combined bill of $908 billion, most importantly, is that there's Republican and Democrats that can work out the issues of liability protection that is greatly needed in regards to this emergency situation and the issue of state and local aid. And that has been the sticky wicket, if you would, that we had to get to the finish line. Now, obviously, there's going to be some disagreement. I believe today you'll see that they're splitting these bills in the Senate. But working with a guy like Josh Gottheimer on the Democratic side, and the Problem Solvers Caucus members themselves, who are sincere, good faith members, I think we found a way to bring that together and hopefully talk to our House colleagues. We'll show we can figure out the final issues on liability in state and local, and also add that so that we get a whole $908 billion deal put together.
Congressman Gottheimer, it sounds like you all can put together a bill that you can find plenty of Democrats and Republicans to agree with. I'd ask, A, how many of those, and how come your leaders can't seem to do the same?
Well, as you know, in the Problem Solvers Caucus, there's 50 of us, 25 Democrats and 25 Republicans in the House. We've been working with a phenomenal group of bipartisan in the Senate. There's definitely momentum here. And I believe we've been in regular touch with leadership on both sides. And we're really hopeful this will be the package that will be part of the final agreement that we have to vote on this week. You know, it looks like we're going home at the end of this week. People can't wait anymore.
As of right now, they have until Friday, but lawmakers from both parties are still calling for the second stimulus check. The president is also calling for the second stimulus check. It's a wait and see kind of thing, guys. The negotiations are still ongoing behind the scenes. The House Speaker had a conversation with the Senate leader yesterday. They spoke again today. So we'll see what they do by Friday, guys. This was your quick stimulus update for today. If anything else comes up, I'll bring it to you as quickly as I can. If this is your first time here, my name is Paul with Sunset Realty. And if you made it this far, thank you again for watching. I'd love to have you as a subscriber, so please subscribe so you don't miss any of our next videos. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Hey, fun fact, guys. We bring you the stimulus package news updates every day in 5 minutes or less. We don't make you sit around and watch a 10-15 minute video just to get a 30-second update, guys. So please subscribe so don't miss any of our next videos, guys. Thanks.